Rhea Ripley and Dominik Mysterio react after star suddenly takes things too far on WWE RAW. Rhea Ripley and Dominik Mysterio experienced a tense moment on WWE RAW this week. Both stars displayed their frustration after a fellow wrestler crossed the line, escalating tensions and causing significant issues on the show. During the episode, Ripley and Mysterio found themselves embroiled in an intense confrontation. The situation quickly spiraled out of control when another wrestler decided to push boundaries, leading to unexpected chaos. Ripley, known for her fierce persona, was visibly annoyed, while Mysterio struggled to keep his composure. The incident highlighted the unpredictable nature of WWE RAW, where personal vendettas often result in explosive encounters. Ripley and Mysterio, both key figures in the current storyline, were forced to deal with the fallout of the unexpected turn of events. Their reactions underscored the real emotions that run high behind the scripted drama of professional wrestling. Fans were left buzzing about the altercation, speculating on how it will impact future storylines. The tension between Ripley, Mysterio, and their adversary promises to add another layer of intrigue to WWE RAW, keeping audiences on the edge of their seats as they await the next episode.
If you love your father, then subscribe the channel, and those who love me show your love by liking and subscribing.
Ever since Rhea Ripley made her much-anticipated return to WWE RAW, the dynamics within the roster have experienced a significant shift. Her comeback has particularly impacted the relationship between Dominik Mysterio and Liv Morgan, culminating in a series of dramatic events that have left fans buzzing. Ripley's influence over Dominik Mysterio has grown stronger with each passing week. This culminated in Mysterio making a bold declaration for Ripley, solidifying his allegiance to her. In a move that shocked many, Mysterio openly expressed his disdain for Liv Morgan, stating that he hated her. This public declaration not only severed ties between him and Morgan but also shattered her emotionally, leaving her heartbroken in front of the WWE Universe. This week on RAW, the fallout from these declarations took a new turn. Ripley, now holding the title of Women's World Champion, decided to take matters into her own hands. Alongside Dominik Mysterio and the other members of Judgment Day, Ripley returned to their backstage clubhouse only to discover a scene of utter chaos and destruction. The clubhouse, typically a stronghold for the faction, was left in shambles. Decorations were torn down, and various pieces of property were smashed beyond repair. It was a clear and vivid display of anger, and all signs pointed towards Liv Morgan as the likely culprit. The destruction was not just a random act of vandalism, it was a message. Morgan, devastated and heartbroken by Dominik's harsh words and rejection, seemingly decided to express her anguish through this act of defiance. The wreckage in the Judgment Day's clubhouse symbolized the emotional turmoil and rage that had been boiling inside her since Mysterio's betrayal. For Rhea Ripley and her allies, the trashed clubhouse was more than just a physical setback, it was a stark reminder of the emotional stakes involved in their ongoing rivalries. Ripley, known for her unyielding demeanor and fierce persona, now faces a new kind of challenge. Morgan's emotional outburst and its tangible consequences present a personal vendetta that could disrupt the strategic equilibrium of Judgment Day. As the Women's World Champion, Ripley is no stranger to overcoming obstacles, but Morgan's recent actions indicate that their feud is far from over. This latest incident not only intensifies their personal animosity but also sets the stage for future confrontations that promise to be intensely personal and emotionally charged. The WWE Universe is now on high alert, eagerly anticipating how this storyline will unfold. Will Ripley retaliate with even greater force? Can Morgan channel her heartbreak into a focused and effective strategy against her former allies? And how will Dominik Mysterio navigate the escalating tensions between these formidable women? As RAW continues to evolve, the repercussions of Ripley's return and Morgan's defiance are set to play a pivotal role in shaping the narrative. Fans can expect a series of high-stakes encounters that will test the limits of loyalty, resilience, and revenge within the WWE. The personal conflicts and emotional stakes are higher than ever, promising an explosive continuation to this already gripping storyline. Rhea Ripley, known in the wrestling world as the Eradicator, had no doubt in her mind about who was behind the recent chaos. When Dominik Mysterio asked her who could have possibly done it, Rhea's response was swift and certain. She pointed the finger at Liv Morgan, asserting that this kind of behavior was typical of her. Read the writing on the wall, dude, Rhea said, addressing Dominik with a tone that mixed frustration and certainty.
Who do you think did this? Liv is having a hissy fit right now.
Her confidence in accusing Morgan stemmed from their tumultuous history and Morgan's known tendencies in the ring and backstage. Ripley's accusations were not merely speculative, they were rooted in her keen observation and understanding of Morgan's personality and previous actions. To her, it was clear that Liv Morgan, known for her fiery temper and unpredictable nature, was the only one who could have orchestrated such a disruptive event.
This wasn't just a random guess. Rhea was convinced that Morgan's emotional state and recent outbursts were clear indicators of her involvement. But Rhea didn't stop at merely accusing Liv Morgan.
She took it a step further, promising retribution that would be swift and severe. "I'm going to do Morgan a lot of damage," Rhea declared, her voice tinged with a menacing edge.
Damage that she won't recover from.
This threat wasn't just for show, it was a testament to Rhea's fierce determination to settle scores and maintain her dominance in the wrestling world. The tension between Rhea Ripley and Liv Morgan has been brewing for a long time. Their rivalry has seen numerous clashes, both inside and outside the ring.
Each encounter only fueled the animosity between them, making it one of the most intense feuds in recent WWE history. Rhea's latest accusation and subsequent threat only added more fuel to this fiery rivalry.
Ripley's readiness to inflict harm on Morgan is indicative of the high stakes in their ongoing conflict. For Rhea, it's not just about winning matches or gaining titles, it's about proving her superiority and eliminating any threats to her reign. Liv Morgan, with her unpredictable and volatile nature, represents a significant challenge to Rhea's dominance. By targeting Morgan, Ripley aims to send a clear message to anyone who dares to cross her path. As the wrestling world watches with bated breath, the feud between Rhea Ripley and Liv Morgan continues to escalate. Fans are eagerly anticipating their next confrontation, knowing that it could very well be a defining moment in both their careers. Rhea's promise to inflict irreparable damage on Morgan raises the stakes even higher, making their next encounter a must-watch event. In the end, Rhea Ripley's confidence in accusing Liv Morgan and her subsequent threat of severe retribution highlights the intensity of their rivalry. It's a battle of wills, a clash of personalities, and a fight for supremacy that promises to captivate wrestling fans around the world. As tensions rise and the anticipation builds, one thing is certain: the showdown between Rhea Ripley and Liv Morgan will be nothing short of explosive. Rhea Ripley's confidence in accusing Liv Morgan and her subsequent threat of severe retribution highlights the intensity of their rivalry. It's a battle of wills, a clash of personalities, and a fight for supremacy that promises to captivate wrestling fans around the world. As tensions rise and the anticipation builds, one thing is certain: the showdown between Rhea Ripley and Liv Morgan will be nothing short of explosive.